Out here in New South Wales, when the night gets deep and you're staring at miles of empty road and eucalyptus shadows, the isolation starts playing tricks on your mind. I left George Street in Sydney with a full load, heading up towards Queensland. Back then, the sky was a burnt copper. Now, it's 1 a.m. The temp has dropped to 10 degrees. Name's Jackson. Been driving the Outback for 10 years, but tonight feels different. The air is just too heavy. There's someone sitting next to me in the co-driver's seat. Can't see his face in the shadows, but his voice is clear as day. He won't stop talking, telling me about my wife, my childhood, and that accident, the one I've been trying to bury for years. His voice keeps shifting, sometimes raspy, sometimes sharp as a razor. "Jackson, do you know what really happened that night?" he whispered. "Back at that milestone on the Nullarbor Plain, when the brakes failed, was there really no one else there?" Sweat's dripping down my face. The AC's set till 18, but I'm suffocating. I'm gripping the steering wheel so hard my knuckles are white. The milestones are flashing past in the headlights like ghosts. There's nothing out here but scrub. If I screamed, there wouldn't even be a wall for the echo to hit. I can't look at him. If I do, I feel like I'll lose control and end up in a ditch. "Who are you? How'd you get in my rig?" I growled through gritted teeth. He just laughed, a sound like dry leaves crinkling. "I've always been here, Jackson. You gave me the seat. Think back, we've been chatting for 500 clicks now." My heart nearly stopped. 500 clicks? I haven't stopped once since I left Sydney. Not for fuel, not for a rest. Where did he come from? There's no way a hitchhiker could be out here in the middle of the night. I couldn't take it anymore. I reached for the digital recorder on the dash. I always keep it on for the logs. I figured if I can record this bloke's voice, at least I can prove I haven't gone mental. I hit record. The red light is glowing. He keeps going, describing the accident, how the flames lick the sky. It's so vivid, it's like I'm standing in front of the fire again. "Jackson, you know no one survived, so why are you the only one left?" His voice is right against my ear now. I can feel his freezing breath on my neck. I slammed on the brakes. The rig screeched to a halt in the middle of the road. The headlights cut through the fog like a horror movie. Get out of my rig right now," I yelled. I looked over. The seat was empty. No one there. Just my old jacket lying on the seat. Nothing but the sound of crickets and the engine idling. My hands are shaking. Was I just hallucinating? I rewound the recorder and hit play. First, just the sound of the wind. Then, the voices started. My blood turned to ice. There was no stranger on that tape. It was my own voice. But it wasn't just me. One part was my normal voice, and then, right after, another voice, raspy, deep, demonic, answering back. "Jackson, do you know what really happened that night?" That was my voice, but sounding twisted. "I don't know. Please forgive me." That was my normal voice, screaming. I was talking to myself. The guilt, the loneliness, it had split me in two. Suddenly, I caught my reflection in the back glass. My reflection was grinning at me. His lips weren't moving, but the recorder kept playing that demonic voice. "Jackson, don't turn it off. The story's not over. Now you just listen. I'm driving." I looked down. My hands weren't even on the wheel, but the truck started moving again, faster. 100, 120, 140 clicks. Nothing ahead but the dark. What do you reckon of that one? Did Jackson's guilt give you the creeps? Ever felt like you weren't alone in a deserted place? Share your stories in the comments below. Let me know if you want the next one to be about the Outback or an old building in Melbourne. Cheers for watching. Give it a share if you liked it and subscribe for more.